I honestly didn't think that I'd be coming back to like making a video, especially for like a movie like this. I really thought I was gonna make it for Demon Slayer, Fantastic Four, or something. But no, this movie was just like really bad, if that makes sense. Like I just like I don't know. Like I've heard a lot of reviews talking about how it's made for certain audiences or maybe like football, this and that. But I don't know because like I enjoy football. I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest fan because I'm really not. Like I'm not even up with the season honestly. But I do enjoy football every now and then thanks to my older brother. And with this movie, it just felt like a wannabe football movie because there's never like any actual like I didn't feel any high stakes. I didn't feel any like horrible thing. Like yeah, I felt like there was a lot of pressure on the main character, but it was all pressure that he kind of put on himself, if that makes sense. Because literally everybody around him was just kind of nice to him. Like his girlfriend, his mom, even his brother. I think that was his brother. They were all telling him like, bro, chill, like, bro, you don't need this, like, bro, take care of yourself. They were all literally like, like telling him, hey, you're good, my dog. And the only one who was like kind of against that in any way, shape, or form was like his dad, which turns out he's dead, by the way. And like, first of all, don't watch this movie. I really don't recommend this movie because it's just not a good movie. It's really not a good movie, and it's like a matter of like, wow, like yeah, like I get it. It's like the pressure of oneself to like be better, be the best, this and that, and like I get that plot. I get what's happening and everything, but it just like fell apart so many times because there were so many like randomly like intense moments, I guess you could say, where like yeah, it felt a little intense, but it was just kind of like not really like how do I say this, as intense as I thought it would be, if that makes sense, or like as cool as I wanted it to be. Like they really tried hard, and it looks like they tried hard, but it's like to the point where like a teacher tries to be funny and they try too hard to be funny, and so it just falls apart. That's what this movie feels like. That's literally what this movie feels like. And in the same way, we're like, oh yeah, like his parents make some kind of cult because like the Isaiah White, like the Wayans brother, he's just that good. He's just that much of a goat and whatever. And it's like a matter of like, oh, cool. They're gonna explore maybe his fan base and how they're really that much of a cult and how far they go for bullshit. There's one scene. There's one scene where they show how the fan base goes crazy, and it's not even his fan base. It's three fucking people, and it's like a matter of like they attack the main character because he wasn't Isaiah or because he was gonna replace Isaiah, and it was like a matter of like, oh, that's it. That's the only like thing. I was like, okay, okay, whatever. And so then they go on to another plot device of like, oh, actually, even though his fan base is a cult around Isaiah, no, the entire football league or the entire team is an entire cult that like they basically make you do some kind of ritual, this and that, to make you like the QB, the best there is, or whatever, this and that. And it's like a matter of like, oh, that's cool. Let's dive into that. But they hint at it so many times, and it's just hinted, but it's only ever actually shown up or even meaningful at the ending, the last literally 20 minutes of the movie, where at that point it's like a matter of like, oh, so like this thing that was like hinted at for not even most of the movie, just literally towards the middle, from the middle to the ending, it's like a matter of like, oh, okay, so it's literally nothing, I guess. You know what I mean? Because it was just so hinted at and just used once. You know what I mean? They never delve into that in a huge manner. And yeah, there was killing, and yeah, there was weirdness, but it was never like anything like, oh, what the fuck? Like there are two moments of like, oh, what the fuck, were not even that big. Oh, what the fuck, if that makes sense. Because this movie was also so confusing because like he has a brain injury from him getting hit in the head with a hammer, and so you don't know what's reality and what's not, and that's cool. That's really cool. But again, they use that device like once or twice, and like whenever like there was the once or twice moments that they used it on, it worked once, and it was like a matter of like, oh, what the fuck. But it was just that. It was just like a, oh, what the fuck. It wasn't like, oh shit. It wasn't like that at all. Like this whole movie felt so underwhelming because they did so many things, and out of all these things that they tried to do, none of them really worked out, and none of them really felt like they had any like big effect or anything like that would make the movie better. I think if they would have like just like stuck with like one plot device, I guess you could say, where like focusing on one single thing, then it would have made sense. And I do think the plot of the movie had some great potential, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of like not even just artists, but just like a lot of like athletes, this and that, where they do push themselves beyond the limit and end up like something bad happening to them. And it's not like a really uncommon thing from what I know, which is not very much. But like the way they did it in this movie, it was also just nothing like, just like I said, just really underwhelming in so many ways. And the acting was good. I like the acting. The acting was not a problem at all. The script was a problem. Because even like the big betrayal at the end, spoilers for a movie you shouldn't watch. The big twisting at the end is like a matter of like, hey, is Isaiah gonna play this year or are you gonna replace him? You know, like it was like a big mystery throughout the whole movie. And it was like a matter of like, oh, you know, so if you're gonna replace Isaiah, then why the fuck are you? Well, then why the fuck is Isaiah training him? And it's like obviously to sabotage him. And in this like movie, he does train Isaiah, and it's like a matter at the beginning. It just seems like a matter of like, oh, they're gonna be training every day, all day, morning, night, day. You gotta take care of yourself. You know, it was hyped up so much how crazy this training would be. They trained for 2 days of the week that he's at this little boot camp. They train for literally 2 fucking days. The rest of the 5 days are completely just fucking around. Oh well, let me fix that. 3 days. They train for 3 days. I'm sorry. It was just like I said, underwhelming, so boring, not really worth it. Like 3 days they train, and for the other 4 days they do nothing. Literally fuck around and do nothing. And it's like a matter of like obviously at this point you're not even training, dog. You're literally not even training. Like they do some PR training, which is like a matter of like, okay, why are you doing PR training if you're not even signed onto the fucking team yet? And then the other training they do is they go out and they go shooting at fucking mannequins. Like they're having bro time, which is cool, I guess. But at that point, like I said, you're not training him. And then the other training is like whenever they're gonna sign him up for the contract, I guess you could say, on the 6th day, and that's when the ritual thing starts. But like I said, it was just a party. It didn't feel like a ritual. It felt like a party because like the biggest oh shit moment was when he uncovers the table and he discovers that the doctor's head is on the table. But we never see the doctor die. We never see the doctor like, you know, what's it called, get beheaded. We never see them do that or whatever. And obviously the big bad guys did do that. But it's like a matter of like, okay, so like what else? Nope, that's it. That's literally it. And it's like, oh my fucking god, like, you know, there's nothing. There's literally nothing. It's like a big old like the biggest almost good movie, but it's not even almost in terms of it like being good. It's almost in the terms of it just being just like nothing. You know what I mean? Because if it was like a matter of like, oh, we're gonna introduce this but not follow through with it, then okay, you know, they could have done it but they didn't follow through with it. No, it's they do it, they follow through with it with a horrible like what's it called, ending to it. And it's like a matter of like, ah man, like you had such great potential, you had such great like almost there, and it disappoints me. It really does disappoint me. And like I said, I didn't think that I was gonna come back to like making videos based on this one movie, but I just had to like talk about this movie because it just was almost an interesting movie. Not even a good movie. I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat it and say that it was almost a good movie. No, it wasn't almost a good movie. It was almost an interesting movie. It was almost a cool concept because the concept is cool. I enjoy that concept. I wish they would have done something more with the actual training or the actual like mental health of what's it called, or the actual pressure that people put on themselves, because they do delve into that a little bit, but it's not the main point of the story, and that's where I think it falls apart a lot. And I think if they would have just stuck to that throughout the whole movie, then it would have been a little better. Because like I said, nothing they try works. It's not scary. It's not really intense. It's not like cult based in any way, shape, or form, because they don't really delve enough into that to really call it that. It's nothing. It's literally just a wannabe sports movie, because they don't even show them playing the actual game. They show them training for the game, and obviously, I mean, it makes sense for them to be training, but you know, even in training sessions, I would have liked to see the intensity of like, oh, almost winning, almost getting there. But there's never any of that. It just falls apart so quickly. And honestly, at this point, I'm just ranting. This movie is not a movie I recommend whatsoever, honestly. Like, if you want to watch it on streaming services or pirate it. It's just not worth the fucking theater experience because it's just boring. It really is. And honestly, yeah, honestly, do as you wish.